It's Virtual Vikings Game Plan. I'm Paul Allen. Ron Johnson, Fox 9, former great Golden Gophers receiver. Pete Bercich, former player and coach for the Minnesota Vikings. He is the analyst for the Vikings Radio Network. We will be calling the season finale against the Detroit Lions on KFAN this Sunday at noon. Speaking of the Lions, Ron, you're a Detroit native. I mean, just another bad season for the Lions. And I mean, what has to happen for things to get good for these Motor City Kitties?
Well, Paul, I watched a movie. I don't know if anybody's seen it, a movie called Tenet. And it's Tenet because it's spelled the same way forward as it is backwards. And in the movie, you can get in this machine and it can flip you and send you back in time. They need to go back in time. I mean, Jim Caldwell had won 10 games for them. I think that was the best it was going to get. You let him build. I never understood his firing. You got to find a GM and a coach who's willing to have time, I guess I'll say. Find a guy that you trust to build it and not try to make it something else. You know, don't bring your way. The Patriot way is what they tried to do in Detroit. It doesn't work in Detroit. So find a coach that's willing to come in, but then you're willing to give him 5 to 6 years to build on it.
Now, Pete Bercich, Kirk Cousins 5-0 versus the Detroit Lions with the Minnesota Vikings, 12 touchdown passes and just 1 interception. And not necessarily why has Kirk been so good against the Motor City Kitties, a lot of quarterbacks have, but just overall, Kirk Cousins' 2020 season. What'd you think?
He had another great statistical year, and he was learning a new offense. I understand Kubiak has been around for quite some time. It's still different. And the difference between our offense is we run the ball first and we use the run to get down the field in the passing game. And you saw that in the New Orleans game. When we were handing the ball off to Dalvin and he was ripping teams for 5, 7, 8, 9, 10 yards, the passing game opened wide up and the two play hand in hand. And I think Cousins continued to do a great job with the bootlegs, with the play actions, with those kinds of things, getting him out of the pocket. And also we saw the emergence of a short passing game. I think with the talent set that Justin Jefferson has and the emergence of Irv Smith Jr., you're going to have an offense that can kind of do everything, and that's exactly what you want. You want balance across the board.
All right, gentlemen, final winning formula topic for the 2020 season. I think it behooves us to give the last word to Dalvin Cook. What a phenomenal season by Dalvin Cook.
Absolutely, Paul. He is the most versatile, dangerous running back in the NFL. The guy, he can run, he can get out of the backfield, the screens, those kinds of things. Kudos to him. He's gotten stronger. He's continued to work out. He stayed injury free. He looked fresh, even though it's late in the season, and he had a lot of yards under his belt. Yeah. I just love the season that Dalvin Cook had, and there's no question that he is the horse that you can build this offense on for the next couple of years.
Yeah, I think Dalvin Cook is one of the most complete backs. You look at Derrick Henry, true runner. You look at Alvin Kamara, 83 catches this season, which is ridiculous for a running back. And then Dalvin Cook's kind of in the middle. He can be really, really dangerous in the screen game in an open field, but he also runs between the tackles. And so what Dalvin Cook did this year was kind of put the team on his back at times where when there was nothing going for the offense, they didn't get away from the run. But I think that's the next evolution to Dalvin Cook. Stay healthy and then get 90% of the plays.
Hey, gentlemen, thank you very much for excellent Vikings game plan work during 2020. Do you want to see what the virtual Vikings game plan version of a 6-9 record looks like? I think for the 10th time, my light fell from my computer. So on that note, you, the fans, Vikings Entertainment Network, thank you very much. Have a wonderful offseason. That's Vikings game plan. Bye.